Hello and welcome back to episode 21 of our Let's Play on Greenlands. You'll notice, top right hand corner, we're in late summer. I think that was just the next in-game day. I don't think I skipped a day. However, you'll see it's 17:16. You're about to see footage of what I've did throughout today. Basically, I was in a position where I wasn't able to record and do voiceover at the same time, so I did the work, and now I'll put this clip ahead. As far as our fields are concerned, I'll put this on. That's not why I wanted that on. I wanted that on for the next bit. So as far as our fields are concerned, they're probably going to turn. Where are we at? Sunflowers. I can't remember how early I got them in. If I got them in straight away, they're probably going to turn in the next in-game day. I've noticed on this map though, there is lots of bits like this. I mean, you get this on most maps, but there's an awful lot on this one, and it's not just my fields. When I've been going, or you'll have seen, or you will see, sorry. Even though it's on time lapse, when you see us drive past the fields, other people's fields, there's big squares missing out of it. So I don't know why it seems more prevalent on this one. But the silage pit is 52%. So not tomorrow, possibly the second day of autumn. That'll be ready. We've still got, these will be fermented now. These have been in there quite a while, haven't they? Yeah. So we've got the silage on there. And we've got 10 silage bales. I'm saying that, I'm telling you, as if you've already seen it. You'll see at the end. Right, we'll go straight into that, and then I'll come back after and we'll see how long it takes with regards to what we're going to do after. So I'll be back shortly. Right, so we're back at the sell point for hopefully the last time. This should be exactly 100%. I say it should be exactly 100%. I think we actually won over. We only should have had 8, shouldn't we? But never mind. You'll have seen from the time lapse as well that I've stacked. I think we ended up with 10 extra ones. They're stacked up in the field. I might just leave them there to ferment, and then pick them up once they've done so. Yep, there we are. So contract on 79 finished. We will. Can I get out? Yep. So they took 724 off for the leasing cost, which means we've got a profit of 17,664, which I'm fairly happy with, to be honest. Right, I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. The reason for that is I think after the time lapses, it'll only be about a 10-minute recording, maybe a little bit more, but not much more. So, with very much in mind of we need to buy a farm and borrow as little money as possible, I'm going to do one final contract for this summer. So we've got this 6M, and we're doing field 78, I think it is. So that one there, in fact, the one that you now will have just seen is working, which was in field 79. So we'll get this hooked up. I think there was a fair amount left in here. Is that going to be enough? It's probably not, is it? I'm hoping this fills it. Yeah, there we go. That will be enough. So I mean, this one, it isn't for a massive amount of money. I think it was around about 7 grand, something like that. It might have even been less, given the fact that we've had to hire the equipment. So I've just been saying about the, I might have said at the beginning, you know, the way I've recorded this is all over the place. These are all the squares that I'm talking about where the crops haven't grown properly, and it just seems a lot more on this particular map. Right, I think it's this field. We're already open. That car is going to try to come straight through as soon as I move out. So I'll move over. Now hopefully we'll get this done quite quickly, because I don't want to put another time lapse on, given the fact we've just had a massive one. It must have easily been a good 7-minute time lapse, which I don't particularly like doing, but given that we need to make money. It just had to be done. I mean, what I could do is something that I did right at the start of playing FS19, where I'd spend the entire day just doing every single contract available. But that's not really, well, it's not at all the way I like to play the game anymore. So I'd do that every single contract going. And then obviously there was the field flipping as well. Make an absolute fortune in a single day. I mean, that was good. What that was good for was getting a lot of money together to buy all the big machinery. I've still got the map that I use as sort of a test map is actually Felsborough, and that's because I've got a lot of money on there, just what I built up, and I've also got most of the big machinery as well, whether that be for sort of agriculture or for logging, just anything that I need to test out really I can do on that Felsborough map. Yeah, this isn't going to take very long at all, is it? I know I'm kind of going sort of back on what the plan was initially with contracts, but I think just in order for us to progress, it's something that we needed to do. And like I've probably already said on other videos, I think we should just done this from the start, to be honest. Given the fact that we've got our other map, our Jack Pine map, where we can't do contracts, everything's set to difficult. I think with this one we should have just started like this. There's some of the bigger fields are saying that they're ready to harvest, but there's not that many harvest contracts coming up. I'm going to have a look at combines as well, aren't I? Although I can't, given the fact that we save them for the farm, I can't say he's buying one. I think we'll be leasing again. Just having a look around at the views. I think the stun on this map, absolutely stunning. I know I probably say it every 3 or 4 episodes, but looks brilliant. just put the map on to see how far away we are. We shouldn't be too far away now. 90%. Yeah, so we'll do a bit over that strip at the end and then that'll be it. There we go. So we'll switch off, and it was alright that at 6M. I don't know how much a new one will be, but might be something to consider. We'll complete on that by pressing the right button. Oh, it was more than what I thought. Ah, that's the reimbursement, that's why. So the reimbursement for the fertilizer has bumped it up, so it's 9,311. We'll collect on that. And that will now be the end of the video. So thank you very much for joining us, and I'll see you again shortly.